Welcome to another episode of Black Geek Energy. I am Jared, one of your hosts.
My name is Demarcus. I am the other host, and we're doing introductions again. But
They say to do introductions because the AI, like, if you introduce yourselves, then the AI will know your voices, and then it can do a
Mm.
translation better. So, yeah,
Okay. Well, my name is Demarcus, and the D is for deviant.
and we and we re- Okay. And we really should do introductions every time because you never know when somebody is going to join. But why Deviant this week?
I said that what exactly what you said. I said that like a year ago
I
or a
mean,
year.
but you, okay, I understand I was there, but then you didn't
You didn't.
enforce it.
You didn't enforce it.
It wasn't my initiative to enforce.
Anyway,
And then, no. And then you said that if you are just coming on now, then you need to uh, learn our names from context clues. That's what you said. So
no, I
no.
did. I
Yes, you
probably
did. Yes,
no,
you
but those
did.
my words,
Those were not your
or is
exact
that, or
words,
is
but
that just what you thought I meant?
no, those were not your exact words, but that is what you were saying in hindsight. Um, I want to start off with my week because hold on. Let me turn this off. All right. So, you know what I've been doing this week. Uh I have been on the Grand Line again, going through these things
I feel
again.
like I'm sorry, Jared, if I could just interject because you
Go
started
ahead.
with music. I feel like I don't hear the beginning of the One Piece theme song enough. Every time you start it, I'm like, what are these African fucking drums? And then like 5 seconds in, I'm like, oh, it's One Piece.
Yeah, and I couldn't find the one where it's like they do the drums for a long time. Like they be revving it up. I was like, oh, it's
That's
coming.
this is enough.
It's
The amount it's
coming.
doing it now is enough.
But One Piece. So
Yes.
this past week, ending today, I have watched episodes 238 to 357, which is crazy. And that is the Water 7 arc, the Enos Lobby arc, the post Enos Lobby arc, the
Hmm.
Ice Hunter filler arc, and the Thriller Bark arc. And so
Ooh, I like the Thriller Bark.
yeah, yeah. So I have some notes. I'm just gonna run these off quickly. This is a soap opera. This is what Monster wanted to be, and this is what Demon Hunter wanted to be. Like all these themes of what past and well, what past anime after this one, you can see it here. I don't see how y'all watch this week to week. The Water 7 arc is over 30 episodes long. Like, so that's a whole year of watching this show. And that is such a slow build up. Like, how do y'all watch this week to week? Like, and is it still like that?
So, Jerry, you're getting to the part. This is for me. This was like the good part of one. This is like One Piece was coming to like fruition. Like this is like what it's been all been about this entire time. And like that slow build up that is starting to happen. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like that's just going to happen more and more. At least in my experience, like it's
And
going
it
to happen
did.
more and more and more. Like the slow build ups are going to get longer,
Yeah.
and to me, it took a little bit of fun out of the show. I don't watch One Piece as much as consistently as I used to because like these slow buildups, I'll be like, I don't care. I want to get to like the big. I want the buildup. I want some buildup. I want some context. I don't want
Mm-hmm.
to like being thrown into a random fight. But like, get me there quick, man.
Yeah. And One Piece does not get you there quick. They let you know everything. And they tease it like the beginning, but more notes. Lots of anime strive to be distinct. The Frankie Iceberg story could never be told in Demon Slayer or Monster. Transponder snails are so funny. Beat a beat a beat. I laugh every time. Beta, and they have different voices. This is beta,
Oh,
beta.
oh, that's the funniest thing when it's like the different when they do it in like let it be a bad guy voice and it's real deep.
Oh my god! And then click, click when they hang up. That is so funny. I love the transport. Beta. That is so funny. Okay, I saw Gear 2.
Ooh, what did you think? How did you feel the first time you saw Gear 2?
The first time I saw it, we had no context. I was like, why is he smoking? Why is he red? So I was expecting a level up because I've been watching anime for so long. So it wasn't that much to me. And again, because like I know it happens with Gear 5. So I know just like the first steps.
Yeah.
And it looked like a first step to what we're going to get 20 years later.
You said you know what happens at Gear 5?
Yeah, I know what he looks like. I haven't seen a fight or nothing, but I know what he looks
Okay.
like at Gear 5.
I
Okay.
don't think the gears build on each other in that way. I mean, I'm sure like there's definitely like a step process. Like one is more powerful than the last, but I don't think
Yeah.
they. But I guess I suppose like he has the abilities of the previous gear. I don't
Yeah.
know. They all look unique to me, and I like that. And I
Well,
want to see more of Gear 3. You haven't seen that one yet.
I have seen Gear 3 yet. That's another note. But like Gear 3 seemed more Gear 3 seemed less fast
Mm,
from what I've seen
true.
so far.
Untrue.
Um okay, cool. Okay, well, guess I don't know yet. Second, next note. Luffy just broke into the Pentagon with 60 people for a person who did not want to be rescued. Robin didn't want to be rescued.
Yo, Robin, at this part of the story, I hated Robin because I'm like, these folks gonna come fuck with you either way, and you trying to push them away, and they just trying to love on you, and you making a mess of everything. Like, not only are you pushing them away, like you're ruining. Like they would be on their way to the One Piece by now if you just got on board.
Yeah.
And you wanted to be there. I don't know what I don't know. I don't even know how to describe what she's doing. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
And then finally, I don't know. Did you see them finally rescue her?
Yeah, they did finally rescue her. But like if you watch the backstory, it makes more sense.
Yeah, I
Robin's
mean,
backstory.
sure, trauma and stuff, but
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Speaking of Robin's backstory, giants and the way they laugh is so funny. I know that giant did Dira she
uh,
Dira
I feel like
she.
I feel like One Piece is the first place I really saw like people have like I don't know. I want to say catchphrases, but they have like something that they always say at the end of their sentences.
I think that's a very uh that's a very species driven unique trait for giants, and I don't know. I mean, I know they have, but I don't know if any other anime is like that. But there are a lot of anime people that say a specific phrase at the end of their sentences. Okay, then my next note is their she isn't so funny anymore
Not
at the end of Robin's backstory. When she's crying and then they go and she's remembering what the giants told her about their she and she's like saying it through her tears, so yeah, it wasn't that funny anymore. um oh yeah, so this is the first time I skipped episodes because it was a lot of flashbacks when they were jumping
mm,
off the thing to get the ramen. I skip a whole bunch of episodes with their flashback
jumping off the thing
stories.
to get the ramen.
In Ina's lobby, they were jumping off the bridge, and that's when the
Oh, get
mermaid
you
caught
Robin.
them.
Get
Yeah,
you
to get
Robin.
the robin. Yeah.
Okay.
So I skipped all those backstories because, I just saw these backstories yesterday. I didn't need to see them again.
Mm.
Um, so why are they laughing at this giraffe man? They hated the Giraffe Man. Everybody, even his own teammates, hated the Giraffe Man.
But he was the cool one, right? He had on the hat and stuff.
Yeah, and she had the square nose, and they hated him. They're like, "You're a giraffe." That's the thing. And then I just learned that no two fruits are the same. I didn't know that. I did not know that because I was wondering how Ace was a fire fruit, and the guy from the Island 7 was a hot fruit. So I was like, that's the same but different. But
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Usopp is constantly getting his booty whips. Constantly. He is always getting his butt whipped for some odd reason. Like, when is he
Yeah.
gonna learn to stay out the way, child?
He's a punching bag. He is just there to take. He's there to buy time so everybody else can do what they need to do.
So this girl is a mermaid. So there are mermaids in here.
But you had already met Jinbei at this point, haven't you?
Jinbei. The
Maybe not. Maybe you're about to meet Jinbei.
Who's Jinbei?
Never mind then. If you don't know who Jinbei is.
Okay. Why am I tearing up this? Oh, why am I tearing up that a ship died? This is ridiculous.
Oh, the Going Merry?
Yes, that was ridiculous. I started tearing up. Like, what is going on, child? What is going on?
That was a pretty deep part. That was a pretty deep. They made that a big deal. They made that such a big deal. The Going Merry being broken.
Yeah. My next note is I like hearing updates about Kobe. Yeah, I like seeing him progress and getting his updates. I wish they did.
Stronger, ain't he?
Yeah. I wish they did a whole episode because he just popped in. Because when
he eventually gets a whole one, so
okay.
He eventually gets a whole episode.
Yeah,
he gets pretty fucking strong too.
Well, hopefully we'll see. Yeah, he couldn't beat Luffy yet. He couldn't even be toe to toe with him because they just went to his house at at Water 7 with him and his grandfather, who was like head Marine guy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, his granddad. Yeah.
The wardrobe on this ship is massive. And I would like to see the wardrobe because it was big on the Going Merry as well. But it's still like they always have another outfit. They always have something new to wear. Like, what is going on?
Where y'all getting all this damn money from?
Yes, and all this stuff.
Who's making these clothes? The pirates. They're probably stealing the shit.
Yeah, maybe. And my last note that I wrote today is okay, that's interesting news. My last note that I wrote today is Frankie's going to get on my nerves.
Why?
All this crying.
Frankie?
Frankie. Frankie. Frankie is going to get on my nerves. Yeah.
Why? Because he crying. Like, I don't feel like he don't be crying for real, do he? It'd be like when Chopper or anybody else cry.
No, I think that Chopper and Usopp cry because they are in pain. Frankie just be crying because he's an emotional guy, and that's gonna get on my nerves.
What's wrong with that?
I'm not here for the emotions. I'm here to see Luffy mess around and not be getting the One Piece. I'm not here for all those emotions. Yeah, that's gonna get on my nerves. But yeah, those are my notes. I'm still enjoying One Piece. It's still a very good show, and I had to rest my eyes again today because I just after 10 hours I can't watch anymore because I feel like I'm going blind. But yeah, I am currently on episode 357.
Okay, Jay.
According to Gemini, I need to watch 9 episodes a day. 65 episodes a week to make it to January 1st. So I'm trucking along, and yeah, that's my One Piece updates. How was your previous week?
The previous week was pretty fun, man. I had a really good time. Let me look at my calendar because I can't remember what I did. Um, I've been working on getting a capstone, get my company to like sponsor a capstone project.
Oh,
So that's
what?
so my graduate program, like the final project you work on so that you can finish school is your capstone project. And um, if you, and it just looks really good on your resume to have like a sponsor for your capstone. So like Microsoft sponsors capstones, Sony does, Amazon sponsors some, all the tech companies are doing it. And so since I've been at my job, I have been like trying to get a capstone project get them to sponsor a capstone project. And this year I finally got some traction. We got like a bunch of ideas, like project ideas. I've been talking to the partnership folks at UW, talking to my manager. So we're about to get this thing off the ground.
Wait. So you're back in school?
No, 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 no. I am sponsoring a capstone project for someone who is in school.
Oh, okay.
So I am going to be the company that they work with that looks really good on the resume.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mentoring thing.
Mm.
hmm
Um, I gotta ask, is this person black?
Is which person black? I'm black.
The person who you're sponsoring.
So I'm sponsoring the project, and whichever team I get assigned, or whichever team like bids for the project, that's who I'll be working with.
Oh,
These
okay.
are they will not be black. When I was at UW, it was me and this dude named Omari. We were the only two black people in my year, and I think there was like two black people in the year ahead of us too. Maybe
So,
three, but I'm pretty sure it was two.
so you're mentoring a project sponsored by your company for a school to undertake, but they haven't been assigned
Yeah,
the
no,
project yet.
the school year just started. So that we got to deliver the projects. We got to deliver the projects like by November 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Let me see what else been going on this week. Uh, play some more pool. Um, didn't do that well.
I mean,
Like,
you
gave
know
away the
why. You know why
kind
y'all
of.
didn't do well.
Why not?
Because y'all aren't serious.
Oh, I just made mistakes this game. And then the weekend came. Michael Pittman was in town, and uh, had a
Definitely
great
don't
time. We went to
care.
Folsom.
Definitely don't care.
Oh, you don't care that I went to Folsom?
I don't care about any of that you just said.
Wow, Jared. Well, we had a great time at Folsom. Saw a lot of crazy things. Did some crazy things, and I'll leave it there since you're uninterested.
Cool. So since we're here, we're now going to go into our um, Put You On segment that's sponsored by Movie Pass. And DeMarc. Oh, wait. You said on our Patreon last time that we were going to talk about Superman, and we never got around to it. So,
I saw Superman a couple of weeks ago.
okay,
It's on streaming now, and I liked it.
okay,
I was surprised by how much I liked that movie. I was like, dang, I
okay.
was like, this is a new era for DC. And I was like, I feel like, and I'm gonna be sad when this happens, but I feel like the DC movies are about to take the space that Marvel movies are no longer in.
Hmm. Okay.
Like if Superman is indie indicator, if every DC movie after this is like Superman, is 80% of what Superman was. DC is going to become the top superhero movie maker
Hmm.
in like 5 years.
Okay. No, I'm not there with you because
Oh,
I just saw one movie under James Cameron's new Superman,
Mm-hmm.
and every movie that they said that they were going to do is going to be a different tone because it's a different type of superhero. So
What do
I'm
you mean?
not there.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, but I think that's how Marvel is. Like Iron Man movies feel very different from Captain America movies, and they feel very different from Spider-Man movies, and et cetera, so on and so forth and so on. Because these are different
Hmm.
heroes. They have different lives. They have different motivations. They are different characters. Different different things move them, and they react and respond to different things. So I am excited. That movie made me excited for the future of DC.
Yeah, I'm
Been shorter.
excited for. Oh, what were you gonna say?
It could have been shorter. That's the only thing. It could have been shorter. It was too long.
Two things. First thing, I am excited for the Green Lantern movie
Mhm.
starring Aaron Pierre.
Ooh.
Um, I'm excited for that. Oh my God. You up and leave while I am talking is so rude.
What's
You
up?
had to close your door? Okay. I'm excited for the Aaron Pierre Green Lantern series on Max that's coming.
Hmm.
Um,
Oh, it's gonna be. Is it gonna be like Green Lantern Corpse or?
he's John Stewart. I don't know.
Oh, not,
And he's on Earth, so I
okay.
don't know. And Guy Gardner is in it, so I don't know.
The Guy Gardner from
Yeah.
Superman.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I love it.
You liked him?
I did.
Uh, he acts like you, kind of.
He's kind
And and I'm excited for Supergirl because I read that comic. It's a great, great comic.
of. Hmm.
And funny you should say that you like that one shorter because you said and Katie Jallo is in here. Slide Force, ahoy.
Ahoy!
Um,
Woo!
but you you said that you like Superman to be shorter, but you didn't like Demon Slayer to be shorter, and we also didn't talk about Demon Slayer. Like, how was the dub any different? If it was different.
I ended up not seeing the dub. We couldn't find a showtime for it, so I saw it
Mm.
sub twice. Um, I also thought Demon Slayer could have been shorter. Like,
Mm.
it could have been like a little shorter. Like Superman could have been an hour and a half, hour 45. Demon Slayer could have been because Demon Slayer was like 2.5 hours. It could have been a flat two.
It was 220.
It could have been a flat two.
Mm.
Like I was ready. I was more. I'm happier with more Demon Slayer.
Okay. Um, I wasn't. But Superman was good. Um, and I am in for the ride that James Cameron is going to take us on.
Mm.
All right,
Is it Cameron or James Gunn?
James Gunn, you're right. James
Okay.
Cameron is the Titanic and Avatar.
Yeah, but see, do we still hate James Gunn though?
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I was just checking in on your feelings, and
I mean, touching little
motherfucker can make a
boys,
superhero universe. I'm just saying,
touching boys is very problematic to me.
it's very. I mean, without their consent.
Well, underage boys can't give consent.
Oh, touche.
Um, all right, so now we're going to go into our Put Your On segment sponsored by Movie Pass. Demarcus, s'il vous plaît, can you please tell them just a little bit about Movie Pass?
Of course, movie pass for your ass. That's not an official slogan.
Mm.
Uh,
Oh, I wish he said that when Stacy was on.
I would not have said that to stay real here. It's disrespectful. Oh man. But Movie Pass is a subscription. Ooh, Movie Pass is a subscription base that allows you to watch multiple movies in theaters for a monthly fee, all the way up to an unlimited amount of movies, depending on what level you subscribe for. And once you get your Movie Pass card, it's going to be like a Mastercard. You get that in the mail. You can use it to pay for the price of your movie ticket, and you will immediately go from spending, you know, say you went to the movies 4 times a month, you'll immediately go from spending somewhere between $60 and $80 on
Hmm.
movies in a month to like 10.
Yeah, yeah. It's the
Already,
only deal that you need if you like going to movies in this economy.
yeah. It it's the only thing I've purchased in the past 10 years that makes sense besides like food.
Yeah, and the price of movie tickets is going up because y'all's president has decided to do 100% tariff on movies made out of the United States.
Wow.
Yeah, and movies are cheaper to make out of the United States and Canada and Europe. So if they want to play these movies in America, it's going to be cheaper. I mean, it's going to be more expensive, and they're not just going to do
Hmm.
out of country made movies more expensive. They're going to do every movie more expensive. So this is the only app that you need to combat Trump's tariffs.
Mm.
Now you better lock in these
I don't
prices
think it's
now.
the only thing you need, but it is a step in the right direction.
Yeah, yeah. Um, so this week I did in between my uh One Piece. I did watch another cooking show. It is on um Netflix, and it is called Next Gen Chef. So in this chef, they have 21 um, chefs who are young chefs. I think they're all under 30. And they go to the Culinary Institute of America, and I hate them because they keep calling it the CIA. We're at the
Mm.
CIA, guys. Okay, no. And they are, giving instructors as their mentors for each test. Then they are judged on the test. But I really like this one because they are given the time to prepare. Like I know in a lot of the challenges, they were given time to actually research
Hmm.
their um, their uh, their ideas before they put it through, and they can actually have their judges taste the research and offer some constructive criticism. So I really like that, and they were
Taste
given a lot of time.
research.
Hmm?
You said taste the research.
Yeah, before
Okay.
they presented it,
Mm.
and I really like that they were given the time to. Um, they were given the time to actually make the dish. Like, most cooking shows are so rushed, like Top Chef. And
Mm.
that's not a bad thing, but this one isn't that. Like they were given a lot of time to actually go and do the research. So I really, really, really enjoyed that fact as well. And it was a good time. It was a really good time, and I definitely enjoyed it. And they weren't like, I know I said they were young chefs, but these were actually well-to-do chefs. Like one person actually worked at per se. So I was like, okay, well, these are chefs who are doing
Hmm.
something with their lives. And yeah,
What's
so
this called again?
it's called Next Gen Chef.
Next gen chef. And what kind of food are they making? I don't think you explained that.
They are making all types of food. Actually,
Oh, so it's not
they
like a
make
specific.
no, no, it's not a specific thing. They actually there was one challenge where they had to make different types of cuisines, like
Mm.
a Mexican, Asian, and American dish. There was one where they were doing hors d'oeuvres. There was one they were doing
Mhm.
fine dining, and my favorite person was the black chef,
Mhm.
who was the only person in there who was not
Plus.
uh, trained, who did not work in no fancy smancy restaurant.
Mhm.
That she made the best dishes every single round, and she only messed up during her the dish where she led the line.
Okay.
But yeah, and there was another dish where they had to lead the line at a casual restaurant. But it was all on the CIA campus. CIA, the
Now they got two.
Culinary Institute. I know, the Culinary Institute of America's campus, and so it was like, you know, better than your typical casual dining, but it was still casual dining, and it was
Mhm.
good. I liked it. I liked it. I don't like who won, but he was destined to win because his judges were his actual employers.
Shut the front door.
Yeah. Two of his judges for two of his challenges were Michelin star chefs, and they were also his employers. And of course, when he said that he worked at Per Se, they just like all the judges' eyes like lit up, like, oh, that Per Se, oh,
Mm.
okay. So
I've never been to
yeah,
prison. Never even heard of it.
it is a very fancy restaurant in New York, extremely fancy,
Mm.
and they do the the 9 course menu.
9 courses.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
So yeah, that is my thing for you. If you love cookie shows like me, Next Gen Chef, make sure you watch it.
Mm-hmm. Next Gen Chef. I am gonna put y'all on a new album. Man,
Oh, okay. We haven't done this. I'm actually excited because
yeah.
I haven't had a song of the summer except for next. What's that? Baby, hold my hand. What is that?
I
Uh,
don't know.
uh, that holiday, Jet 2 holiday. Yeah.
Oh. Mhm. Okay, cool. Um, the album is Still Shining, by Four
Mm.
Bats.
Yep.
Uh,
Four bats.
Four Bats, four BATZ. So
Okay.
he just, and I heard he just got married to Anita, the rapper Anita.
Okay.
Yeah, but so
So
I've
this.
heard.
So sorry. I'm sorry for asking this
Please, please,
question. So
please.
this isn't a group.
No, Four Bats is one person, as far as I know.
Okay. I'm looking at him. Oh, he has nice lips. Is he African?
Maybe. No, he's American. Neko Bennett.
He's from Dallas.
Hmm.
His parents got to be from Africa.
Could be.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
They don't have his parents on the. Oh, Anicia is his partner.
Yeah. Anicia, and she's a rapper too.
Yeah, American
Okay.
rapper.
All right.
Started rapping in 2022.
Yeah. If you type in Four Bats hometown, then the next one is Anicia.
Mhm.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, so sorry.
All good. Let me see here. I first heard Four Bats, I think on like on like a Kendrick Lamar song, and then I would hear him like I would see him featured on songs that I liked here and there. But I never really like dove into like his own kind of like musical repertoire. I
Mm-hmm.
and I thought he was a rapper, and maybe just like a more somber, chill rapper, but he's like an R&B guy. Um,
Also, he sings.
I think yeah. Like this album is like real chill. It's like you can make some babies to this album.
So why is he wearing this Scully mask
He
on?
can't be he can't be he can't be a hood R&B dude. What's wrong?
I just saw this. He sounds like those 1960s R&B dudes, but the
Hmm.
music video looks like a rap music video outside a convenience store. So do whatever you want to do, my child. Do whatever you want to do.
Okay. I'll play a little bit of a song. How about that, Jerry?
Okay.
Trying to justify me. I'm just trying to judge, but I was looking.
It it sounds like it's through a computer. Let me play it. What are you playing?
He ain't no angel.
For that's
But since he's a younger rapper, all of his songs are like 2 minutes long. And so like there's one I had already had liked from this album. And like it's a 2 minute song. And like as soon as I was getting into it, it was over. I was like, oh wait. But you know,
yes.
that's the result of streaming.
Yeah, All these rappers are starting to sound alike. Like they all have that same tone, you know. Like especially these R&B people, they all start to sound alike. Mm.
I think he sounds different from like R&B folks that I've heard. Um,
Really?
yeah, like I don't think he sounds like Leon Thomas. He doesn't sound like uh
Well, Leon Thomas is soul.
okay, fair enough.
Yeah, yeah. I think that they all are starting to sound like you don't have the Jodeci, you don't have the 112, and granted these people are like 30 years ago, but it's definitely a difference.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't think. Well, I guess yeah, there are no like Jodeci sounding R&B folks right now.
Yeah,
I don't think our generation, and I don't think any of I don't think us or any younger generations are do be in love like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like we be heartbroken, but we don't be in love.
You don't think that the Gen Z falls in love?
I don't think they own it. I don't think I don't think they stand in that.
Mm,
I think they be in
okay.
love, but you know, they still like, you know how we was when we was kids. You know, you be completely in love with somebody, but you be acting hard. You be like, I ain't gonna let them know too much because I don't want to be embarrassed.
I mean, "Singing in the Rain" was our go to when we were young.
Mm. Yeah. But
We
once we hit them
always,
teens, the young adulthood, what am I doing all that?
yeah. Have you heard Cardi's new album?
Yeah, I have.
And what did you think about that?
It was pretty good.
Mhm.
I enjoyed it. I, hmm, I think it started. I think it started to sound like the same a little bit. So maybe I'm gonna give it a second listen and just like shuffle the songs and see if that makes you feel a little bit different. But
Mm-hmm.
I think like after listening, because I listened to an album whenever I listen to it for the first time, just listen to it straight through. Because you know, if you quit putting out an album, you're trying to tell me a story. I want to hear
Mm-hmm.
the story.
Yeah, I thought it was very fun, especially in the latter half of the album, because I was listening to it while I was applying for these jobs, child. Especially the later half of the album when she was going off on everybody, like
Mm-hmm.
Bia.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what did Bia do to you, child? And who was it? And especially Offset. That whole thing with Offset was like, mm, yeah. So that's what happened. But yeah, I enjoyed it as well. It was really fun album. I don't
Mm-hmm.
think I'm gonna listen to it again, but it was a really fun album.
Yeah. And then I've been watching Magi again. That's the other thing I want to put folks on too.
Oh, okay.
And I've seen
Maggie.
Magi before, and one of my coworkers started talking to me about it, and I was like, I want to watch it again now.
Mm,
It's still good. It's like enjoyable, light, funny, but at the same time, it can get serious, and they get to it. Um, it is a good all around anime. It's very versatile, but carries all of the different themes well.
okay. Yeah, Maggie is good. Who is that? Aladdin and
Yeah,
yeah,
Aladdin. Oh, Alibaba.
yeah, Alibaba.
Yeah.
This is the song I was talking to you that sounds like an R&B song, but he is in a convenience store. He got his little hat on, his t-shirt. But look, this is how it sounds.
This sounds like a soul song.
It does, but it looks like a rap video.
Four bats?
No, this is EJ Jones.
Mm.
And
But I like that. I like
this
big things like that.
yeah, this song is called Gas Station Love. And I mean, he has now his voice, I would like to see him doing a Singing in the Rain voice. I mean, Singing in the Rain song. But I am very interested to see more about him. But yeah,
Hmm.
uh, and Demarcus, I'm
Hmm.
going to say next.
I do.
Do we have a game for this week?
We do.
Ooh.
Absolutely do. All right. And if it's your first time joining us, how games work on Black Geek Energy is DeMarcus comes up with the games, he comes up with the questions, the answers, he decides who's right, who's wrong, and the winners and the losers. So, with all that being said, today's game, Jared, is
Mm-hmm.
give me a list.
Oh
Um,
no! Oh
list
no!
Tyler Perry movie, so let's call it Give Me Tyler Perry.
All right.
All right, so the first one, you understand how Give Me a List works. I give you a topic, I give you a category, and you list things in that category um, to win or lose.
Okay.
At your peril, your discretion, your prerogative.
And I
And
got a time limit.
yeah. And you will have on this first category 30 seconds.
And all this is about Tyler Perry.
Movies.
Oh,
I think you
Demarcus,
do. I
I'm
think you
not
got
a
it.
Tyler Perry evangelist. I'm not a Tyler Perry
Evangeline.
historian.
Tyler
Like,
Perry needs to be evangelized.
Demarcus,
I'm so hungry. Just a side note.
go get something to eat.
Nah, dinner ain't ready yet, man.
Oh,
Yep. All right. First category. You have 30 seconds to list five. Once I say the category, the timer starts.
okay.
You have 30 seconds to give me a list of five Medea movies.
Medea family vacation. Medea goes to jail. Medea, uh, destination wedding. Medea, um, Medea, I don't know. Medea goes home and Medea falls in love. I don't know, child.
And you just beat the buzzer, goes home and falls in love. Jared, we're gonna have to fact check a few of these. While I do that, tell us about your answers. Why did you choose those in particular?
Well, I just saw Medea destination wedding when I was eating the crab legs. I told the story a couple of weeks ago.
Hmm,
Medea goes
that's
to
a new one, right?
jail. Yeah, that's the real new one.
It just came out this year.
Mm-hmm. Medea goes to jail, and what else I say? Medea goes to jail, and then Medea. I forgot what I said, but I know that the last two, Medea goes home, and what I say? Medea falls in love. That's definitely not one. But yeah, I
Mm,
know I got three correct.
yeah, and then I'm glad you admitted you were honest and just said like that last one, like you didn't. Those last two, rather, you just didn't know. Because there is a movie called Medea Homecoming,
Mm.
and I feel like had I said that before you admitted you didn't know what you were talking about, you would have tried to fight for it.
No, I'm
So,
always honest. I'm always
mhm.
honest.
You could have said Diary of a Mad Black Woman. That is a Medea movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm. Um,
And Diary of Bad Black Woman too.
hey, that was your last two right there.
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah, it's all good though. It's all good. You warmed up now. And I think the next categories are easier in some
Okay.
ways.
Okay.
Let me just get the list pulled back up here. All right. For the next one, as these things go, things get harder.
Goodness. Okay.
Huh? But you get better. And so for the second category, you have 20 seconds to name me four. And once I say the category, you know the time. You have 20 seconds to name me four Tyler Perry movies that do not have Medea in it.
uh, uh, the divorce, the divorce, something. He was in a Star Trek movie, and but that's not Tyler Perry. I can do TV shows. I can't do movies.
And the timer
Uh,
is up, Jared.
okay.
Um, so while I fact check this, uh, tell me about these answers.
I know that there was a recent one on Amazon called Divorce Something. Um,
Mm.
yeah, and
Are you
you
thinking of
know,
Divorced Sisters, the series?
no, 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 no.
Okay.
There was one on Amazon, and it's about this cop and um, racism
Divorce
and
in Black? Divorce in the Black?
divorcing the black. That's what it's called.
That's the Tyler Perry movie.
And I knew it was divorce in black, but I was getting confused because I thought that it was like Beauty in Black, and that's Tyler Perry's
Mm.
TV
That's
show.
the series. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Um, you could have said The Family That Prays, Why Did I Get Married? Temptation, Acrimony, Divorce
Oh,
Simplicity.
you know, I loved Acrimony.
It was a really good movie.
I,
Um, I hate the conversations that it sparks.
Me too. But I loved Acrimony. I remember when I saw it in movie theaters. I'm leaving the movie theater. I immediately called Brent. Like Brent, you've got to see this movie. It's so good.
You go
But
see
yeah,
it?
did she go see it?
Hmm.
I think eventually. But yeah, the conversations that happened because of it were crazy. but
Man, because I a lot of the women who I talk to, they're like, "Oh, she should like he didn't do her right," and I'm like, "She divorced him. She kicked him out. She ended things with him." And granted, she didn't know he was about to pop. She did not know, but that is the risk we take when we date. You know, when we date people and leave people, like either they could be about to pop next week,
yeah,
or they could be popping next year, or in
yeah.
the next 10 years.
Yeah, I need to watch it again, but I know that people were just like, so how did she get on the boat?
Yeah,
Nobody, did she swim to the boat in the middle of the ocean? But yeah, it was a lot of inconsistencies, and a lot of and his inconsistencies follow him because with this last movie, Divorce in Black, a lot of inconsistency there because they were driving up to Augusta to Atlanta and back in 15 minutes. Like it was crazy. Yeah, exactly. It was crazy. It was crazy. But
did they start driving and then turn around and then
no,
change destination?
no.
Okay.
They got the car, went into a car, started a car, drove to Atlanta, saw that nothing was happening in Atlanta, got back into the car, drove back to Augusta in like 30 minutes flat, round trip. So, yeah.
So I Googled divorce in the black, and the one of the first questions that people ask is why is divorce in the black so bad?
It only has a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes.
And I feel conflicted about this. Okay, so if it's actually bad, I haven't seen it yet.
Mm,
If it's actually a bad movie, it's actually a bad
yeah. Just a lot of inconsistencies.
movie. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, and Acrimony doesn't have high scores either. 19% on Rotten Tomatoes. Ooh.
You will find a lot of his movies do not have over 50.
Mm-mm-mm. And but they aren't that bad.
I mean,
Like,
white
like
people.
granted, like there's some Tyler Perry movies that are bad, and I would say most of them are just like meh,
Yeah.
middle of
But
the
they
road.
are at least 50.
Yeah, at least 50, at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah. But
Okay,
you know, white people are the ones that go to these sites. I don't know if black people go to the
we don't
letterbox,
we
Rotten
don't rate.
Tomatoes.
We don't rate. Word of
Mm-mm.
mouth. Word
We
of
just
mouth, bro.
enjoy. We
Word
just
of mouth.
enjoy.
And we talk to our friends about it. Word of mouth. All right,
Yeah.
we got one more category. We've been all this chit chat.
Okay. What is a podcast? That's what this is for.
All right, so the last category. You will have 15 seconds
Oh Lord.
to name me three. One, two, three. And once I say the category, the timer starts. You
Okay.
will have 15 seconds to name me three Tyler Perry series.
Oh, Sisters, The Oval, and Divorce Sisters.
Excellent, excellent. Great
Yeah.
job with at least 7 seconds to spare.
Yeah, I could have went on, but I didn't.
So tell us about your answers while while I fact check these.
I actually watch all of the Tyler Perry shows. I
Mm.
watch currently watching Sisters and Zatima on
That's
BT
one of
Plus.
the sister spinoffs, right? Zatima.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it's the only Sisters spinoff.
Oh, okay.
Divorce Sisters doesn't have anything to do with Sisters, which
Mm.
is another one of his things.
Hmm.
Um, I watched. The only one I don't watch are his comedies, like House of Pain. I don't watch those.
I watched a little House of Pain.
Yeah, so does my mama, but
It's funny.
yeah, but I don't, and I watch a lot of the dramas like soap operas. They are really,
Mm.
really, really, really good. They're really good. What was this
Mm.
one in a neighborhood? Um, Let me see. Tyler Perry shows. Um, let's see. I watched Ruthless. Ruthless is really good. Oh, the have and the have nots. I do not watch the have and the have nots. And
Mm. The half and the half nots was pretty big at one point, wasn't it? Like a couple of years
no, no,
ago.
no. I do watch the have and the have nots. Sorry.
Mm.
And if loving you is wrong, I watch that. I watch that faithfully. But yeah, I watch all these, bruh. Um, I
Bruh.
It was on BET,
Huh.
but yeah,
Yo, I'm so out of the Tyler Perry loop. I have not heard of. I had not heard of this series,
bruh.
bruh. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on BET Plus. It's about four guys. Um, and
I
then
appreciate him branching out into stories that center men.
yeah, uh, and they are professionals. The lawyer is addicted to cocaine and is short. Um,
Hey, that's
uh,
what lawyers do. The
yeah,
way I hear it.
and I think he's a Republican too, but they never talked
Shut
about
the
it.
hell up.
Yeah, and I don't know, it's a good show. The doctor actually um, had this transgender love interest that he didn't know was a transgender person at first. So, but he really liked the person, so he had to navigate through that. So that was funny,
Okay.
and it was interesting. See him
Yeah.
navigate through
I might
that.
check this out then. It's tackling some pretty hard topics.
Yeah, and it's funny.
Okay.
It's funny too. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
So how'd I do on this game?
Okay. Eric, you won. You got one category correct. If there are three questions here, you got one. But I think the way I usually do is I give you points based on your answers, and um there were 5, 9, 12 points available. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. You got 50-50. Not that bad. Not that bad,
Mm,
Jerry.
okay. Well, uh,
At least as good as Tyler Perry movies.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's what we're talking about today is Tyler Perry. Now, in my notes, I didn't really go into uh, his backstory because there's a whole documentary on Amazon. There's a whole book
Is
about
it?
it. Yeah, I haven't seen it though. So there's a lot of stuff out there about Tyler Perry's backstory about him growing up homeless, sleeping in his car, yada yada yada. But I
Oh,
just want to,
maybe. I think I did hear about this.
yeah, I just want to talk about his shows, um, some of the controversies around him, and some other things. But the mark is, what was your first viewing of Tyler Perry of Medea? I'm guessing. What
Yeah.
was that for you?
I think the first time I saw Medea, it was the stage play.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was on like a DVD or something, or like um, yeah, I think it was on like DVD or on cable or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
but it was a stage play, and I think like that was the Medea I saw way more often than I saw than like the actual Medea movie that was made.
Mm.
In the Diary of a Mad Black Woman, I think. And I saw the Diary of a Mad Black Woman stage play so many times because
Mm.
growing up with and around black women, they loved it. They ate it up. They ate it up, and it was so. And then having long hair, I would go to like beauty salons, be getting my braids done or whatever. That's what's on. Not all the time, but it was one of the things that you could count on. Like if you was a betting man, bet on Diary of a Mad Black Woman being on at the beauty salon. Or
Why
and
don't guys?
I was like, this is good. I was like, this is definitely dramatic. And
Yeah.
for me, I was like, this is not my kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can enjoy it, but I wouldn't go seek this out. Like if I hadn't seen it before, maybe. But I don't think I've ever really been like into Tyler Perry movies where like, ooh, I gotta go see that.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Mm.
yeah, that was like my first experience, and like I was like, oh, okay, Tyler Perry makes things for black women, and they love it. Cool.
Mm. As an aside, why don't guys ever like braid hair or do dreadlocks or
I
anything?
actually met a dude who has a lock shop over the weekend. Where was I? Oh, I was at the karaoke bar. And just randomly was at the bar waiting to get a drink. Another black man with locks sitting at the bar, and he was like, "Oh man, how long you locks?" Da, da, da. We just chatting up, and he's like, "Where you get your locks done?" I was like, "I do it myself," and he's like, "I got you," and he gave me his card. Um, or I follow him on Instagram. Can't remember, but yeah, I was like, "Oh, you do locks?" And he's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Okay, cool." I don't think I'm gonna hit him up because I do my own hair, and I already have a loctician that I see twice a year. But if
Twice a
she's ever on the road,
year.
yeah, because I do my own hair, Jared. So I'll go to her. She'll like clean up the parts and stuff. If I, it's like a treat.
Oh, okay. Cause
Mhm.
is it really expensive or something?
Um, Usually I'm paying like 120 for a wig twist, including the tip.
Wow. All right, Demarcus, we're an hour in, so let me just talk about some of these issues regarding Tyler Perry. First, I want to talk about his impact on Atlanta.
Mm,
Uh, he gives a lot of people in Atlanta jobs,
hmm.
especially people who want to work in the film scene. I know that me and Will, who was the the uh, person last week, the guest last week,
I guess last week, yeah.
yeah, we have been on Tyler Perry shows, and let me tell you something. From doing all these extra shows, like in
Hmm.
movies, they feed the extras like poop, like spaghetti that's not really good, mystery meat patty, like it's like school lunch, high school lunch. Tyler Perry though, oxtails, um, Chinese soup, salad, entree, and dessert. It was the best food that I got as an extra in my life. Like, and actually, that food was some of the best food I ever had that year. That was free
Oh, so you're
and
saying
good,
Tyler Perry feeds his extras really well?
exceptionally well. Like,
Okay.
all I did, like, I don't even think I was on the show. All I had to do was dance, stand in line, like do stuff for a couple of days. The food I got on that show, and then we're there for 8 hours. We got fed twice,
Mm.
twice. Like the first day was so good. The second day, I thought I brought Tupperware
Ha!
because
Jared said, "I'm leaving him with something."
it was so good. And I was like at that evening, I will never forget me thinking about that food. It was so good. I was like, why is this food so good? Because usually we get the like peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Like it's
Shut up. I
horrible
would
for
be
the
so
extras.
mad to be an adult at a movie set acting
Hmm.
in a role and you giving me a peanut butter jelly sandwich for lunch. Just pay me $20 more and let me go and give me a 30 minutes or whatever to get my own food.
Exactly. But like you're out in the middle of nowhere. They don't want you to leave because you may not come back in the Navy.
I wouldn't if
It's
you
it's
like a peanut butter jelly.
it's a whole hurry up and wait type of situation, and yeah, it's horrible. But Tyler Perry, child, the food on Tyler Perry's sets are amazing, and I know a lot of people who are still in production, and they
Mhm.
are even like, yeah, Tyler Perry food is amazing. It is amazing. The he gives a lot of black people in Atlanta jobs,
Mhm.
um, and he lets them flourish. One thing he does not do
Mhm.
is he does not give anybody um, writing jobs. Like he won't even
Mhm.
mentor any young writers. He
Oh.
has said repeatedly that he knows how to write his movies for his audience, and he knows what it is. But he
Mhm.
doesn't even give, for someone who gives so many talented black young actors their first shot, he
Mhm.
doesn't do anything on the other side and let um, young writers, actually branch out and
Mhm.
observe, what it is to make a script.
Mhm.
But he has put a lot of Atlanteans on. He has put a lot of black actors on. I know Taraji talked about how her first job as a black actress, where she was paid the same as the white actress beside her, was on Tyler Perry movie, and
Mhm.
then that's how she learned to actually advocate for herself when it came to these paychecks.
Mhm.
And he does pay these black actresses well. I know that our fee for being an extra, that was one of my highest fees. you know
Mhm.
Usually they're doing a stipend, like it's not even an hourly wage, but he did an
Wow.
hourly.
So Tyler gave y'all an hourly wage.
Yeah, he gave us an hourly range, and it was pretty high.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, that was good, and so yeah, he does a lot of good things. I think that his stance on writers is weird, but
Mhm.
he knows his audience.
Mhm.
He said he knows his audience, and he said that he has, talked with the Writers Guild of America, and he tried to work with them. It doesn't work out, so he just writes his own stuff. He says nobody can write his stuff for his audience like him. So
Hmm.
yeah, I guess that he would know. He would
Yeah.
know.
I mean, and I would like to add to that. He doesn't have to.
You're right. He doesn't.
He doesn't have to. And especially with all that he does for young talented black actors, actresses. He gives back where he wants to, and that's his
Mm-hmm.
prerogative.
True. Tyler Perry also has big studio deals with three, kind of one, two, three major um, networks. He can do original movies on Amazon. He has the um, first look deal with Amazon. It's a
Hmm.
4 year deal, 4 year film deal with Amazon. He also has a multi-year deal with Netflix,
Hmm.
which is a um, another um, $1 million deal. He is
Hmm.
also, on BET and BET Plus.
Hmm.
He makes shows for both of those networks. He is,
Why?
yeah, I don't know of any other writer, director, producer who has all of that.
Does he write all of these series, shows, everything himself?
Yeah,
I cannot imagine doing that. I cannot
yeah.
imagine writing because, like, and who knows? Who knows? Maybe I don't understand the process, but it feels like maybe he just like blocks out like a good portion of the year, and it's like, oh, 6 months of just writing, and in that time he can write
Mm.
10 movies and shows, and maybe all of them are interchangeable. It could be a movie or a show, and he just like ships that out. He says, like, where are these going to get made? Who knows?
Yeah, but it's a lot that he's doing right now. Sisters,
Oh, yeah.
Divorce Sisters, Beauty in Black. Um, Bruh is on the little. He's not doing Bruh, but he's still doing House of Pain.
Really?
Uh, he's doing a lot of things that he does are
He's
in
doing all
production.
the writing.
Yes, all writing, directing, and producing.
I
Like he,
can't believe that's he's only a man.
yeah, yeah, and uh, yeah, he does all this. He does all this. So, yeah, I know that when I was on set, I did not see Tyler Perry because I was just doing the extra part of work. I don't even think that the main actors were on the set with
Hmm.
us. But but yeah, I did not see Tyler Perry when I was on set. So uh, whatever he was doing didn't involve the extras. That's all I know. But yeah, yeah. But he does all the writing for all his shows,
Mm.
every last one.
So I'm looking online, and though he famously revealed in 2020 that he writes all of his scripts and for his original series and films, he has expanded his production with writers' rooms for several of his TV shows. So maybe the stuff that's
Mm.
like already got traction. Then he's like, all right, I've done 3 seasons of this. There's a template and you know what the fuck to do. Bring in the writers.
Mm.
Maybe. I don't know.
And that was in 2020. He said that.
2022, there are
Yeah,
six there are writers for 6 of his TV shows, though he
yeah,
still maintains control and ownership of the concepts and narrative, according to YouTube video.
yeah. And I think that was before he went and said that I've tried to work with these writers and it didn't really work.
Hmm.
So
Yeah. Hmm.
I think he went back, but I'm not sure at all. But yeah, he does a lot of this work by himself. And a lot of this work, he is doing it. He's doing a lot of it. It's a lot of work to do all these shows and all this stuff. So yeah,
Yeah,
um,
that's amazing.
yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah. He is a hard worker. You can't say he's not. Um,
well, there. What was your first exposure to Tyler Perry?
it was probably the play, and I do not remember where I saw it. It was probably the play. I think I saw it at home, but
Hmm.
I'm not sure how. Um, yeah, I'm not sure how I saw it. I'm not sure what I saw it on, but it was probably the play, Medea's Family Reunion or something. And I was like, oh, this is a good song, and this is a good play, and this is pretty nifty, and this is actually funny. And I remember that the next one or two down the line, his plays when um, it was what's his name? Um, Mr. Brown did that whole "This is your granddaddy." I was hooked. I was hooked from that point on. But yeah, but yeah, I just remember like laughing and not liking all the God parts. That was it seemed like it was forced in for his audience, but other than that, it was some good black television.
Yeah.
And I think that now I watch a lot of Tyler Perry because Tyler Perry is a place where I can watch black television. Like
Mm.
now I'm watching Peacemaker, I'm watching
Mm.
Next Gen Chef, I'm watching all of these shows that have white
Mm.
people. And I start Critical Role was a big one that made me think that I need to watch something with more black people. And I knew
Mm.
that if I turned on a Tyler Perry anything, I would see some black people. So yeah,
Mhm.
so yeah.
Um, do you want to see? You mentioned Peacemaker. Do you want to see Tyler Perry get a hold of a superhero IP, or at the very least, make one superhero movie?
Starring in it, directing it, writing it, like
Um, writing, directing, producing.
A main
Any
character.
superhero, any superhero character.
So we know that Tyler Perry could do the drama.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, I think that since we know that, I think that since we know he likes black women, I think that the only superhero I'm thinking of, and it's not going to happen,
You
is
go ahead.
Thor.
I don't want him to do so.
That's the only one I think of.
I
She's
would go ahead.
no, she's powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Perry likes powerful women. Tyler
Mm-hmm.
Perry likes the dramatics of Storm. She over exaggerates and her calling her powers is very Shakespearean. Tyler Perry likes all that
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's perfect for him,
Okay.
but I would like to see him do something fantastical on his own first
Yeah.
before.
I would like to see him do a Vixen movie.
Okay, that's another one. Yeah.
Yeah, and like in the movie, she's like dating John Stewart, and like maybe he plays up the Vixen hot girl John Stewart love triangle. I would love to see that. I think he
hmm
do a great job. Or
Love Triangle with who?
hot girl, Shakira.
Hawk. Hawk Girl. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, I think that would be great. And like maybe the focus isn't like they're saving, like the backdrop is like they're saving the world. Like they're doing all the superhero stuff. Because I'm thinking like he did the movie The Six Triple Eight, the
hmm
documentary about the docudrama. Yeah. And so I'm thinking like that kind of style or that kind of like writing where like the war is like the backdrop of everything else going on.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyler Perry can do one. I don't think that Marvel or DC is going to give him one. I don't think that the fans would like if he had one.
Or they would the white people would hate it, Jared.
Yeah, the
But the
white people
black
would
people
hate it.
would love it. Or
Well,
the other thing I was gonna say, I would like to see him do a rocket series.
mm,
Hmm.
Rocket and Icon.
I don't know about Rocket and Icon because a lot of his like older person, younger person mentory stuff turns into a comedy. I want him to stick with the drama.
So first, you said a rocket.
Rocket series, yeah, Rocket. And maybe Icon is in it here and there, make some cameos, but I don't want him to be like
I
a
don't.
main.
I don't think he can do one because I think that you need that icon there.
Mm.
Um,
And
and I think that doing an icon would be really really good because Icon isn't the best superhero. Icon's extremely conservative.
mm,
Icon is very problematic.
mm.
So I'm thinking that if Icon's in there, then I'm more likely to be invested.
Okay. Do you think that he could do a Riri series?
Not like Ryan Coogler.
Of course, not like Ryan Coogler.
Yeah, not like Ryan Coogler, but I would like to see it only to combat all the hate that's going on because I would I would be the main one that's like, oh, all this hate is like
Mm.
fuel to my fire, and I'm loving all these white people tears.
And the last one I'll throw in there, I would like to see him do like a Bumblebee movie up to the point she joins the Teen Titans.
Like an origin story.
Yeah, yeah. Because I think once she joins the Titans, I don't think he could write the character that picture in my mind for that. Or I don't. He could write it. But I don't want to see that. But like for like up to joining the Teen Titans, I think that would be nice. I think that choice. I think he'll crush it because like give her like like the young woman living out in the world kind of vibe.
Yeah. Okay. Let me hurry up and go through all these other notes. So Tyler Perry is very um successful. He does all his own stuff. Are there any anime that you would like to see Tyler Perry? Right?
I don't know if I want to see Tyler Perry write anime, but I would be okay if he's like executive producing an anime. Like you still like he finds a manga that he really likes and says, "Oh, I'm going to turn this into an anime." Ooh,
um,
I think I would like to see him do like Air Gear. Like there's already an anime for Air Gear and a manga, but I think like that would be something like he could executive produce.
Air
Uh,
Gear.
yeah, you never seen Air Gear? Never
Uh-uh.
heard of Air Gear?
Mm-mm.
It's about like these folks who have like roller skating, like rocket power roller skates or something like that. And they
Mm.
got like superpowers. Their skates do like different things. It's really good. I used to read the manga, and then like it got to a point Barack Obama was in it, and I was like, this is weird now. Um,
Mm.
and then I watched the
Barack
anime.
Obama.
Barack Obama was in the Air Gear comic book or the manga.
Oh,
And that's when I
okay.
started reading it. I was like, I can't get past this. Um, and
So,
then
oh, you go ahead.
the Air Gear anime was really good, but they only did one season, I think.
Yeah. So there are two that come to mind. So
Hmm.
first, I don't really know his backstory. I don't know if it's been said in One Piece or if it's coming in One Piece. But I would really like to see Kuzan be done by Tyler Perry.
Kuzan?
Yeah,
Kuzan from
he
One.
he ate the ice fruits.
Oh,
Yeah.
Aokiji. Okay.
Oh, because you watched the subbed.
Hmm.
Uh, it's a different name. But yeah,
Hmm.
I would like to see his. Now, of course, I don't know his. They haven't done his. But when he pops up, like I stop and I put
Hmm.
my phone down and I pay attention.
Yeah.
So I would like to see.
I really like Aokiji too, and I was like, oh, like he gonna be raw, and
Yeah. Did they go into his backstory later?
I don't want to ruin it.
All right. So and the other one is Tanya the Evil. Um,
Really? Oh, okay. I can see him doing Tanya the Evil.
yeah, yeah. I really want him to do Tanya the Evil.
Hmm.
Just to do something different, like change the people's races a little bit and make it more
Hmm.
blacker than black and do a very evil character because the way he did the president's wife in
Hmm.
the Oval, she's
Hmm.
very evil. But
Mm.
but yeah, I would love to see him go delving deeper into the evilness.
And he would make it more dramatic, or would he make it funny?
I think he would make it dramatic and funny because he can do that.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
from he can do that. Okay, we are running out of time. I want to talk about some of his controversies,
Mm.
including some of his recent controversies.
Mm.
Um, this is probably why I put this on the list because I was listening to another podcast called the Player Podcast,
Mm.
and when they were talking about some of his controversy, they started laughing, which I didn't understand why they were laughing because it's not a funny thing to laugh at. But recently, he has been accused of allegedly. Need to start saying allegedly on this podcast so
Mm.
we don't get sued.
Hmm.
He's been accused of sending some pictures, and he's been accused of making some weird advances to one of his actors on the Oval and on Bra, not Bra, but the
Mm.
what's that other one called where he is a ruthless on the Oval and ruthless, making some sexually advances that made the person feel very weird. He bought this person a car, and
Mm.
he also did this to another actor. Well, this other actor alluded to this doing this to him. Um, This one was black. The first one was white. This one is black, and he's the one that has the big cross on his chest. If you
Mhm.
watch his TV shows, not his, but his plays, and um, and he he has been accused of making some advances towards him too. So a lot of the things that are coming out now are very weird and very accusatory of like, and it's just like the Me Too project all over again with like people in power,
Mhm.
um, um, just using their position to get what they want, and using his position to make sure, because he was saying, if you do this for me, I can get you on the Oval,
Mm.
and if you do this for me, I can, just help your career. So,
Mhm. That's the kind of things Tyler Perry was saying.
yes, that was the type of thing that Tyler Perry was saying. So,
I mean, tit for tat ain't no strange thing. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
yeah,
but
but
tit is.
I mean, but when it's sexual, that's
What's
when it
going on, y'all?
gets
This is
That's
weird.
what I
Geek.
mean. So it
I'm
depends on what the
celebrating
tit is.
the cross tattoo.
True, true. But yeah, he also has some controversies with that. Um, let's see if he has some other ones. Um, yeah, and he was also mentioning a lot of comedy skits. He
Mm.
was one of the main reasons that Boondocks got shut down after that episode.
Mm.
Um,
Really?
yeah, because he called his people at Viacom, um, who then made the no, he got you at BET when they started airing Boondocks, the reruns,
Mm.
and they had to take Boondocks off air. And then because of that syndication, it wasn't in syndication anymore.
Mm.
Um, the Cartoon Network started to not do it um, anymore either. And he was also on this, was it the Chappelle Show? There was a Chappelle Show skit, and it was on this skit for Atlanta as well, or
Mhm.
this show for Atlanta. Um, and it all this stuff portrays him as not a good person, you know,
Mhm.
because he makes you do whole shows in one day, 25 pages of a script in one day. And usually it's like two pages.
Mhm.
Because you have to set up different camera angles, you have to do it again, people mess up. But,
Mhm.
you know, kudos to the actors because, they are going in there um, very rehearsed. But that's why all his movies look kind of janky, and his TV shows definitely look kind of janky because he's making these people do 25 pages of a script in one day. So it's very weird, He's working you like a workhorse, then he's working like a workhorse, and he's
Oh
not
yeah.
letting people take the time to,
I
do
find
their
that's
art
often
form.
the case. Like a lot of times when a leader is like, when they work super hard on their thing, they expect everyone else to work as hard as them, or at least like 80, 90% of what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like what's often lost is like, this is your dream.
Yeah.
This is a job to me. I'm not here to, you know, I don't, it's not, I'm not attached to it the way you are, so I'm not going to work the same way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, all in all, Tyler Perry has been great for Atlanta, great for actors, but
Hmm.
still, people in power, they do some weird, very weird things. And he has a child. Did you know that?
I do not know that.
He has a child. I've never seen it. Maybe Beyonce or Oprah has, but I've never seen this child. Um, and yeah, I hope that all is good. His recent lawsuit is going very bad. I know that the person who's accusing him, the white guy, was just
Hmm.
on Good Morning America being interviewed by Gail King. And so it's out there now. Um,
Okay. Well, what lawsuit does he have going right now?
the one where he was sending the
Hmm.
inappropriate text. He said that he touched the person
Hmm.
while he was laying down, and
Hmm.
Yeah, it was just inappropriate. It was just inappropriate.
Hmm.
And it was like a power play because he was like, if you're not going to do something, then you can't be on my show anymore. So,
Hmm.
yeah. But yeah, Demarcus, we have been yapping for a long time. Do you think we
Mhm.
still have time to do questions or?
Yeah, we
Uh,
can do a question. Yeah.
okay. So we take these questions from our friends at Six Brown Chicks. You know, I've never actually talked to them about this segment. I'll probably need to DM
But there
them.
are a lot of folks who do this kind of thing that we're doing. That like, oh, this came from Six Brown Chicks, etc., etc. I don't know if they're
Yeah,
like mission or whatever. So
yeah, but they may put us on their platform. So I may need to DM them. But if they ask for money, we're gonna go to Reddit. And I'm not changing anything. All right, so I asked them, Marcus, which one does he want me to read by reading out the first question of these, or the first sentence of these questions, and we're gonna see which one he chooses. And yeah, here we go. Six Brown Chicks. I'm a city girl who won a southern wedding. Number two, I thought the grass was greener at another woman's house, and I foolishly left my wife for a month. Um, yeah, number three, on a church cruise with Jackson, my new husband. And number four, I no, number four. First of all, I have a decent job, but I'm not wealthy.
mm. I want to do that one. I have a decent job, but I'm not wealthy.
Okay. So, first of all, I have a decent job, but I'm not wealthy. My wife has a job that she likes, but it doesn't pay her worth. Together, we're lower middle class. Married for 2 years and we never had a honeymoon.
Mm. That's
I
okay.
pay. What you say?
I said that's okay. They never had a honeymoon. They ain't there yet.
Yeah,
Save it for the 5 year anniversary. Big ass honeymoon.
true. He continues.
Hmm.
I pay all our expenses. I told my wife, who is, and he put this in all caps, very cheap and never pays for anything, that I want her to plan a weekend getaway for the two of us. And I want her to pay for it. She
Hmm.
agreed. We were going to Jamaica for a weekend. You're just on the plane the whole time. um, we were going to Jamaica. Long story short, she set us up on a pyramid scheme. MLM, multi level marketing free trip, where we had to listen to sales pitches all day for a one night stay in a rundown restaurant. That's horrible. I was furious and asked, why are you so cheap? Money is to be spent. Wife, I married you for stability. When I marry for love, I may need money to live on. I filed for divorce. She's begging to save our marriage and splurge on a steak dinner. Forgive her or put a baby in her and leave. I'm leaving this marriage with something.
Leave it with your dignity. How about that? Um, to recap, he's been married for 2 years.
Yeah.
Um, and his wife is cheap, and he pays all of their expenses. But his
Mm-hmm.
wife does work, and she gets paid. And so imagine that she's just like pocketing all her money, putting it in savings or whatever.
He said that she doesn't get paid her worth.
Yeah, sure, but she gets paid. So,
Yeah.
and if she's not paying for any of the household expenses, any of their going out and stuff, he's paying all that. Then she's pocketing all her money.
Yeah.
So even if it's $500 a week or whatever, it's $2,000 a month,
Mm-hmm.
24,000 a year.
Okay.
Um, so I forgot where I was going with that. Damn. So the wife doesn't pay for anything. I imagine she's still working and she just pockets her money. He tells her like, take us on a vacation and I want you to pay for it. And she finds the cheapest way possible to do it, and y'all don't have fun. I don't think. And now he's wondering like whether to divorce her or not, and whether to put a baby in her or just leave or what have you. I don't think. I don't think. I don't think the fact that she like set it up through a pyramid scheme is in itself an issue. I think the issue is that they did not enjoy the vacation. Because
Yeah.
if he had did like the pyramid scheme thing, and then they had like 3 days to do like other stuff, he would have been like, I'm annoyed at the pyramid scheme stuff, but the rest of the vacation was great, happy camper, whatever.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, like I I think first is like you knew who this woman was when you married her, or at least I hope you did. I hope you didn't marry this woman in 2 months, and you found out she was cheap after y'all was married. Um, Second, like if this is a big issue, I would say this would be enough to put me in couples therapy with my partner. And it's like I want to, and I'll be in couples therapy like, look, I want to leave, and I need to figure out if that is. I need to figure out if she's committed to actually changing, or if this is who she's going to be, and she just needs to be with somebody else.
And you don't even like couples therapy.
I don't. Um, and then I think you know what, I might take that back because she said that she married this dude for stability, and when she marries for love, she'll need the money. She's already planning to leave him. She's already planning to be married to somebody else that she loves, and that being married to him in this moment is only so that she can save money. And the reason she's asking to save the marriage is because she hasn't saved up enough money to move on yet. So no, fuck this bitch. Divorce her.
Oh
You're
no.
gonna get you're gonna get half of whatever that money is she saved, wherever she been pocketing, you're gonna get half of that. So you gonna leave the marriage with something either way. So divorce that girl. That's it. Because she said she's not married to you for the long haul. She's married to you to stay.
Marcus, I agree with you until the end. And that's because he said something very concerning at the end with his question. Should I forgive her or put a baby in her and leave? Why would you want to put a baby in her and
Yeah,
leave
I've been saying
everything?
that ain't the right move.
Yeah. So why would you want to put a baby in her for anything? Unless you are trying to tie this person down for the remainder of y'all's lives
Hmm. You trying to get
and
rid of, not keep her.
yeah, and you're trying to get rid of this baby. You're just trying to punish her for something that she already was. Like you knew she was cheap. You said in the day she's very cheap. You married her, and then like this
And maybe you
person,
didn't know she was cheap. And if you didn't, that's your fault. You should have got to know this woman.
yeah, you should have got to know her. And even on this Jamaican vacation, y'all are. I mean, you're like it wasn't fun and it was stupid, but y'all like if you go to Hampton University and if you don't make it an enjoyable experience, you're not going to have fun. Hampton University is not Ohio State or North Carolina A&T or
Hmm.
even rat infested Howard. Hampton
Mm.
University is Hampton. We are its own ecosystem. We are closed off campus. You cannot come in.
Hmm.
So if you don't make Hampton fun, then you are not going to have fun at Hampton. So
Hmm.
with every experience that I am in, I try to make that fun. So if I'm there, I would be in that meeting that I'm not listening to, trying to make it fun. I would be on that resort that was run down, trying to make it fun. Like I'm trying to do everything. I only got 1 or 2 days here,
I'm
so
shoot, they had a day there. They had to leave the next day. They one night stay. Flew in, got the whole little spiel from the thing. They one night, they leave. Let's say left in the evening the next day.
yeah. But
They had no time there.
yeah, but that's what he asked for, a weekend trip. That's exactly what he asked for. But I was like, but then she heard you being mad. She tried to make it right, and she spurged on you for a steak dinner. So like,
No, no, you can't give me a steak dinner as
huh,
a consolation prize after I asked for a weekend getaway that you fucked
it's
up.
it's not a consolation prize.
Yes,
She
it is.
actually
This was a
heard
please don't leave me steak dinner. This is not a steak dinner
no.
because I love you and I want to be here.
I think it was because she didn't have to do that because she's cheap and she splurged. So it's not like it's so she heard that he had problems with this weekend getaway, and then she went and said, okay, I understand your issues, and I want to try to make this right until, we can discover something else to do. But here's a steak dinner for us. Let's go out and have fun.
Hmm.
So, so like she's listening. She's a good wife. So
No,
then
she's
why?
not.
Yes, she is. Just because she's cheap, she's not a good wife.
Apparently, in this case, yeah, that's what he's saying.
But Demarcus, don't you want a cheap wife? Like,
No, I want a wife that is responsible with her money, but I don't want no woman that's not. I don't want no woman that's scared to come out of her pocket. Nah.
but that is being responsible. Like he said, he's cheap, and he described um, this trip they went on.
Hmm.
Look, if I get me a free trip to Jamaica, or well, not Jamaica, because they are very homophobic down there. But if I
Hmm.
get me a free trip to somewhere I want to be, I'm gonna make it fun either way, and I'm
Hmm.
going to go there, listen to the sermons, and then come out and have some fun. I may go to a real Jamaican restaurant or whatever.
I'm gonna do the best I can. I will do the
It's
best I can. I agree with you, Jared. But
exactly.
if half of my time there is spent in a damn seminar listening to like some timeshare bullshit that I'm gonna say no to anyway,
Mhm.
yeah, absolutely not.
Small
My
price.
mama, my mama does that when we go on vacation. Like, as a matter of fact, last time we went to Jamaica, she signed us up for like this little thing. We got all of these extra like dinner points. Like, we got like spending money to do excursions with. Like, it was a lot of shit that you would get for sitting through this like 3 hour thing. But I was like, I'm not going. And then because I said I wasn't going, um, my dad was like, he ain't going either. And so it was gonna be my mom and my little sister. But they was like, oh, if it's just them two, we not gonna be able to do it because they wouldn't be able to make the spending decision. We need like
Mm.
an adult man and adult woman, I guess. And I was like, I don't know why me going would make sense because she ain't gonna be spending that money with me.
Yeah, but um, sitting in a room for 2 hours is a small price to pay for a free
It,
trip or
it
even a
doesn't
free
sound
day.
like it doesn't sound like that seminar that thing was 2 hours long. It sounded like it might have been like an all day thing.
Well,
Like
he
I'm
didn't. He didn't
imagining,
say that.
I'm imagining at least 6 hours. If they gave you one night stay, they taking up your whole day, and that's the only reason you're getting the free stay.
Well, he didn't say that.
He didn't, but if we could, we should ask him.
I'm thinking it was 2 hours, but even at 6 hours, small price to pay. Especially if it's in the morning, you knock that out. You have your phone with you, and then you just go on about your day in Jamaica. Small price to pay for a free, quick trip. So I think it's smart that she found something like that. I think it's smart she found something like that. I would love to find something like that, but
Like if
he's
you
not
get
that
something
happy.
that for me, if you okay, let's imagine it was like a 3 hour thing.
Hmm.
You get like the night stay. You get there, you get because are you imagining we flew in the night before and this is
Hmm.
like first thing we gotta do in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay, flew in the night before, this is the first thing we gotta do in the morning. And then we just had a whole day to ourselves and then we leave the next day.
Hmm.
Um, that would be like, I'd be like, all right. I would be like, hey, thank you for doing this. Great job. Um, I appreciate it. Next time, don't do it like this.
Yeah. But hey, that's what he asked for. And a lot of these guys, they don't. They say, okay, hey, can you plan something that is this and this? But they didn't want to be a part of that planning. So 9 out of 10, she was doing all this planning herself,
If I'm
and,
paying for everything else in our lives, you can plan a fucking vacation.
and she did. She did. I want to know the website that she found this on, because I
And
can sit somewhere.
I want to know what the because is he taking them to like seminars to get dinner and shit? Is he taking them to seminars to get their house? No.
He didn't
They
say
got
that.
to take
He
their bullshit back
nah
to have her eat.
nah. He didn't say that. He said he was a lower middle class.
Whatever.
He
All
said
right.
they were lower middle class, but I think it was smart. Um, but I think that in the end, he is trying to put a baby in her to punish her. I think that's
Mm,
wrong.
that's wrong.
And he needs to reevaluate his wife and their living expenses. Because basically, if he can't, pay all their expenses, and pay their trip to Jamaica, then he needs to be happy with what they got because they could have did a staycation in whatever city they're in. So,
And Jared, that if I were this man and that were the response I got from my wife, I would be like, cool, because I can do all this shit myself and pay for my own trip to Jamaica and not include you in my life at all and be a lot better off.
but he didn't do that.
I mean, but that's what I said he should do. And you were like, no.
I mean, if he did do that, he would be more responsible. But he probably didn't even ask that. He probably just got on the plane.
Mm.
All right, you can you can follow us at Black Geek Energy on Spill, Instagram, Facebook, Blue Sky, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Threads. You can email your questions to blackgeekenergy@gmail.com. And y'all, put a comment down. Like if you're on iTunes, if you're on Spotify, if you're wherever you are, put a comment down and we got to read those. We could do those for the Let's Talk episode, I guess. DeMarcus, did you also know that we have a Patreon? Yay. We have a Patreon. It's $3 a day. No, $3 a month, 10 cents a day. And we have a store. We have a little Etsy store that you can contribute to and send us some funds so we can, make a better production. Because I want to get that little thing that KJ had at the the Culture podcast. I want that app.
Jared, I have something to show you before we end the show. But finish doing the spiel.
Okay, and DeMarcus, oh my God. Happy National Podcasting Day, DeMarcus.
Happy National Podcasting Day, dear.
Yes, it's such a good feeling when we come on here and we can talk about things. Even when we're arguing, it's such a good feeling. And this has been a good time for me with all that's going on in my life. It's been a bad life for me, but this is one of the happiest moments that I have. So thank you for being a part of that. And I hope that we can do this forever and ever. So, yeah, I'm done. So what did you have to show me and what are your final thoughts?
Tyler Perry is human. He's a great human who has done great things and provides, has made a way for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I say this all the time when we talk about like famous people, is that we cannot look at them to be perfect.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of times we kind of hold famous people to that standard, like, oh, you got to be perfect because I'm not. But they are human just like you are. They make mistakes, and I think the biggest difference is like they have more to lose, more can be taken from them easier than if you or I were sending inappropriate messages to somebody. Like,
yeah, but he should know better.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
It's nice. It feels soft.
Have you put it on yet?
I have not tried it on yet, but I like the way it feels.
Is the logo centered on the booty?
Not centered. It's like to the left. So I thought it was supposed to be like a chest logo.
It's supposed to be centered on the boob.
Oh, centered on the boob?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's not centered on it.
Like a pocket thing.
Yeah, it's not there. It's not all the way over there.
Yeah.
But we can send some comments to the manufacturer, have them fix it.
Yeah.
None of the other ones like this.
So. All right, DeMarcus, I am so happy that you are now a real member of Black Geek.
Where's
Energy.
yours?
I made the store. So happy to be a member of Black Geek Energy. And we will talk to you next week.
BGE out.
Bye.